Hello everyone, today I'm going to describe about our site visit at Dreamworld. So we visit that site at last week. So first of all I want to introduce myself. My name is Hardeep Singh and I have two colleagues with me, Paramjit Kaur and Supreet Kaur. First of all, I want to tell you about something about Dreamworld. So Dreamworld is must visit place and a very good place to visit. Australia's biggest theme park. It's well known in Australia. Uh, Most of the people from all over Australia, they come over there to visit. They have more than 50 rides to enjoy. Some examples like they have classic rides, Gold Rush Country rides, and Kung Fu Panda rides. So this classic ride is actually a vintage rides which can show you about some old memories. So it's very good to enjoy. These are some examples, but there are lots of rides to enjoy. So this Dreamworld place is run by Ardent Player Group, which is actually an American company, and they have the business in America, New Zealand, and Australia as well. So well-known company who is managing all the things, so doing very well. Apart from there, they are doing one more thing, which is totally outstanding. They are the responsible member of environment and conservation organizations. It means they are doing something good for the environment and they're not harming the environment at all. So it's a 30-year-old place, so very good place to visit, must place to visit, totally mindful place. But they have some problems as well. It's a big issues which are totally can't be negligible. So they are doing some negative impacts on the visitors come over there. The first thing is queuing system. As you see that at entrance there is no queue at all. People have to stand in the groups because there is no information about where they have to go and where they have to stand. They have to stand in the queue or they have to stand in the group. So only one staff member is doing all the things. This is totally annoying because he can't handle all the things by himself. So when you enter at the Dreamworld, you can see the long lines over there. Every single ride, so you have to wait for 45 to 1 hour, 45 minutes to 1 hour. This is totally disturbing thing for the customers who is come over there to enjoy with their family. So apart from that, I want to show you another thing which is totally disturbing and major problem over there, the signing system. The most probably all the signs are very complex and very difficult to read, and people can't understand these difficult signs because all the signs are in English, only in one language, and for some visitors who come from other parts of the countries, they can't easily understand all the things. And you can see one more thing here, all the brochure boxes are empty because no one is taking care when they open the Dreamworld. No one is taking care about all the management system, and they are not filling all the brochure boxes. This is very important thing for the first time visitor who come over there, because he have no idea where he have to go. So these brochures are very important for him. So the next thing I want to tell you about the staff system over there. The staff is very less. Almost every single ride they have only one person who is doing all the safety procedures and all the safety measurements. So this is totally time consuming and very difficult for the visitor and for the staff member as well, because people have to standing in the long lines. As you can see here, there is one ice cream parlor shop run by only one employee. So this is totally annoying for the customer because they have to wait in a long queue and one people have to do all the things. This is totally annoying for the people who is doing the stuff and the people who is waiting. Apart from that, I want to show you about the parking system as well. So the next thing is carrying capacity. Sorry, the carrying capacity is totally at some different level, because on the holiday time period there are almost 10,000 people who is come over there to visit the rides, but they don't have time for enjoy a single ride because it's totally annoying, because there's totally rush and people have to wait in a long queues, and it's open only for 7 hours, so it's totally difficult for them to enjoy all the rides. They have to enjoy only 1 or 2 rides. The last thing is their car parking system and the public transport issue. There is no public transport at all. People have to hire a car or they have to go by the car, because the public transport is very far from there, and lack of car parking in busy time. When it's a busy time, the car parking is totally full. They don't have place to park their car, and there's no sign system to find where they park their car. When you park your car, when you come over after you want to get your car, then there is no information where you actually park your car. So it is totally annoying because about the signing system. So this is all the problem, but they have the good things as well, which is confirmed by my friend Param.
Hello everyone, my name is Param. As my friend Hardeep told you about the many issues in the dream world that are happening in the present time, but the management is doing practices on that issues. They are using different techniques for that issues: interpretation, accessibility system for old age peoples, and the reservation or queue system. In the first interpretation, management, reward management provide information to visitors, like they can get information online from the website of Dreamworld for their actual visit, and when they are on their visit, they can get information from the different employees that are available on the entrance of the gate, and they can also get information from brochures, guidebooks, or the signs to move around. The next things that they are using techniques to improve things like the differential price system. Like it is the very good options for tourists or visitors. The for Because they can buy single day ticket, 7-day ticket, annual pass, or they have to the main thing is they can use promotion policy for annual pass systems, and it is the good they can use it for a year. They have to just pay it for once a times, and they can visit whenever they want in a year. And there is no discount for adults and children's, only like children or pensioner people can get discounts. The another thing that is the management is using technique is the virtual queuing and reservation systems. It is the good for that people that they haven't too much tolerant power and that can't stand in the queue systems. It is the good thing for that visitors because they can reserve their seat or spot for their rides, and there are 8 popular rides. When we visit, we want to ride on that place, and it is good for them because if they reserve their seat for that ride, and they can come back after 20 minutes, 45 minutes, where they want to go, they can go, but they haven't need to stand in the queue. They can use that ride after their. The next thing is the accessibility for disabled people. There is a first aid cleaning for disabled people, and they have medical conditions, injuries, and they have some problems, health issues. They can do first medical checkup because sometimes old people want to enjoy rides, but they have some health problems and they are not sure about that things. This is the good facility for that people. They can do first their checkup, and after that they can go for rides. That is the good thing for them. And there is a good thing that there is a parking available for disabled people, and they can reserve. That one is the reserved parking for disabled people. The next thing my friend Supreet is going to explain about recommendations. Thank you.
Hi, it's Supreet. Now I'm gonna talk about recommendations we need to give to managers, which improvements they can do in Dreamworld so that people or visitors can have better experience over there. The first thing is customer satisfaction. Actually, whichever place you visit, it is very important that people, when they are coming back to their home, they should be satisfied so that they could come back, or like they could give positive feedback on the website of like particular attraction, or even the positive word of mouth even attract more visitor to a place. So this is really important, and to improve the satisfaction they can like simply reduce or remove the negative experiences which people are getting over there. Like the first thing is long queue lines. Sorry, first one. Actually, at Dreamworld, people have to wait for long time in the queue lines, even before the entry or even at the rides. No doubt, like Dreamworld is already doing some things, like there is option for virtual queue or reservation, or like even they are providing in queue entertainment. But some further things are needed to be done over there. Like they can simply like implement the theory of perception of time. Perception of time. Next one. Perception of time is the difference between like for how long people actually wait and for how long they think they are waiting. This is the technique to make people think that they are waiting for less time. Like if people are waiting for 45 minutes, they could have impression in their mind that they are just waiting for 30 minutes or even less than that. This could be done by different methods like wait time indicators to simply keep informed visitors like how much is the waiting time, or simply address the people about any problem. If there is any technical problem in while running the rides, if the people have to wait for some long time. Or even another thing is that the people who visit for first time visitor, they should be like really addressed with quite sensitivity, because they are the people, if they are satisfied with their first visit, then only they can come back to the Dreamworld. So for that, the staff should be trained in such a way that they know how to interact personally with some people, because personal interaction is really important in every interaction. Like if people are friendly over there, if the employees are friendly, and if they question all of your, if they answer all of your questions appropriately, then obviously you will be more satisfied with their behavior and with the experience over a place. The next thing is managing customer expectations. Like to make people satisfied, we need to manage their expectations. Managing customer expectation doesn't mean like we just need to enhance their expectations about a particular place, but the thing is that we need to shape their expectations. This could be so that people don't have any unrealistic expectations about a place, that I'll get something unrealistic or unhumane when I go to Dreamworld. This could be simply done by providing real information or actual information to people, either by online or by face-to-face like interaction, or any other ways. And another thing is that like Dreamworld managers need to revise their price policy, because the thing is that the price tickets are quite higher over there. Like people have to pay $95 even for a single visit, or even higher for like if they need to get any passing. So in such situation, if people are not getting chance to enjoy the rides because of long queues, then they would be really angry about Dreamworld. So they need to implement some better policies in such situation. And furthermore, like they can simply, in case of visitor orientation, they can simply implement optional orientation sessions with people. If people want to attend them, like they want to know which place they need to go, how they need to enjoy the rides and all that. And even like brochures could be provided in different languages, and more staff need to be employed. And another thing is that I think that the opening hours of Dreamworld should be expanded, because it opens only for 7 hours, and I don't think so. It's quite a like flexible time for people to enjoy their time. It could be like from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. or even expanded more than that. Then the last is conclusion. To conclude, like as all my friends have discussed, that there are quite good qualities in Dreamworld. Like we can have a really better experience and really mindful experience over there. But still, if they just make small changes, like if they employ more staff, or if they provide some more toilet facilities, or like if they provide like brochures in different languages, or like information in different languages, then I think that will be like cherry in the top of the cake, and people will be more attracted to that place. That's all about Dreamworld, and we really enjoy about that. Thank you.